All right, so for entertainment purposes in our boredom, I thought I would continue on with the burning question and go actually into maybe some stuff about our house, because lots of people ask about our house. So I thought I'd do a little series just to entertain people of information that I know about our house. But we're going to start off today with this contraption that was left at the farm when we moved in. It is too big to get out the door of the milk shed, as we call the milk shed. It's a freezer room that we have with a cooler in it. So I'll tell you at the end of the video what actually this thing is, this monstrosity thing with a motor and a table and some weird sizey things on there. And then we're going to go on and talk about my house. If those of you who don't know, let me get the shot a little bit here. Our house, though there's some toys right now, has been here for a really long time. My mortgage documents say it was built in 1900, but we actually found newspaper that say 1889 in it. And I actually have been so fortunate to find a giant book in the library, a hardbound book of the tales of the Fuller family, which actually built this house. The Fullers came over to Michigan via boat from New York to avoid the Civil War for their sons and their neighbors. A bunch of their neighbors also came with them. As you know, the Civil War was 1861 to 1865. They landed on the western part of the state and then migrated over this way. When some of the mapping and the road work for 131 was going in, they were part of that. Some of the sons were part of that. That's my phone. So they came over, and some of them built like the first barn structure over in Garfield. This actually was called Springfield Township at the time, and they had several sons. What some people might not know is that the Fullers also had a farm over on the peninsula in Traverse, and they had fruit trees. And I'm going to end this video soon. The fruits from the fruit trees that the Fullers grew. The back is really messy right now because we'll have to clean up for winter. Also, another burning question: why are my doors purple? But the fruit that the Fullers grew from the fruit trees and the trees that they sold, but the fruit mostly went to the World's Fair. I like to think that they also grew fruit here and used the convenient railway, which is right down the road, in the loading station there. But for the burning question today, what is that machine inside my barn? Also, I have a giant, whatever that's called, satellite dish. If anybody would like that, let me know. The machine is called an eggomatic because after, in the 1950s, this was a big chicken egg producing farm and some dairy. There was a big actually building over here on the side. You can't, where the horse trailers are. There was actually a big tube building that was where they housed all the chickens in, and it hooked right up to this dairy, this milk house we call it, and that's actually where the machine is. The machine is an eggomatic. An eggomatic is the name of that machine, and it sizes the eggs. And it's too big to get out the door, and I believe that's the only reason why we have it. So anyways, that is our burning question for today, and a little bit of history of my house, which I have to apologize for the messy backside of it. But we'll do some spring cleaning quick here and get that fixed up. But I'll also keep going on with some more of the information. There's lots of history on this farm, and there's also some haunted stories. So stay tuned, and I'll talk to all my friends and family who I have lost some connections with, and hopefully through these videos, and maybe other people can do them too, we can all connect back up and share our experiences. Thanks.